Wins are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test on this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
It's complete to the left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know, these little 1, 2, 3-yard gains are really, they're like body blows in a boxing match. And those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on and where this defense is.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it up to 41. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All around, but he has enough to work the chains. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I love playing man coverage on the back end. Getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Throwing right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out.
each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn the voice to lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
And some room to work. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Razorback just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. One-man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Convert through the air. He'll get rid of it. And it's picked off at the goal line. Trying to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, do they set up some field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Snagged out of the air. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. First down. It's on target and complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver a quick ball, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
is third down. They're working down left side. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. It's complete. Touchdown, Syracuse. They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead. Good for the onside kick. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down to the 24. Hawks send the offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and then it'll be a first down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, and Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the clip, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get caught out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
The give to the tailback. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that might be enough for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Breaks the tackle. Couldn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And it's frustrating the defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the first down and once more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that one.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting this offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still over the ground cover to pick up the first.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Syracuse right back at him.
And after after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up a yardage on return. What a play there. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The Orange with that goal line virtually on their heels trying to find some room to operate. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted on first down. Turnover can swing momentum.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Non-net receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're freaking numbers. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hands it off. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Zings it complete. work to do to pick up the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to get it through the air. Back open in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Firing toward the end zone. There's the grab in the end zone.
That is exactly how you want. In halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the move from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawks send that offense back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds up. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run and get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 35. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll pull it on the read. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll
so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. Defend everything. I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown run. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to pick it up from the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a grab on the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up the field. Lost to fire on second down. Big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. Syracuse right back at it.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the gun, to Gale, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for the defense. Get him before he gets started.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You've got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more comfortable.
After that late chance to tie things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in the lane to then stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Send the tight end in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
special teams coming through with a big one.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return will be brought down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Will grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up the field. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's broken. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
A nice passing game on this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Give to the running back. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Unloads quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Discretion, the better part of valor, not going to give him a chance to return as they kick it toward the sideline. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the counter play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the right back. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coach's meeting.
successful run. They're now going hurry up.
Going with the counter play here. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on third. He's got him in the flat. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Down to the running room on down. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Hand off to the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark it down at the 39.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he delivers the angry stiff arm that is greeted by an angrier defense.
There's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point in the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on down. And Arkansas ready to send up this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Burke. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well done, good run, and a 1st down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. QB draw. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. He breaks a tackle. Smashes through the tackle. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
Now, this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the 4th. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. Last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Wood.
That's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. Quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense is within striking distance. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game, and he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Yard to go. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going on the run. Touchdown run. And they moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down mark. So I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking to buy time.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. situation is a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Final seconds of the game. They can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama.
You're exhaling, too, at this point, because this was a hard-fought football game, David. It could have gone either way at the end. It was this team that made the most plays, made the fewest mistakes, and they've earned this victory formation.
And by the way, there's nothing more frustrating in the world than playing defense when they take knees. Like, it's a helpless feeling. There's nothing you can do. You have so much rage inside. You just want to hit somebody so hard, and they're just taking a knee, and you just got to take the hit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Catch in the middle. It's Wood. Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stops. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football. Right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's